What is up, guys? It is Bozuku. I am back today with another tutorial. Today, showing you how to get beautiful, natural sounding vocals. I will have a link to this template down below if you guys just want to download it and you don't feel like watching through, but I will take you step by step through the entire thing. In previous videos, they've been like 15-20 minutes, but I think I'm gonna do less explanation today and just like show you guys what settings to put, because I feel like some people just they don't really care about like why it works. They just like want to see it, right? And maybe I'm talking too much. So today I'm going to try to make it pretty quick, and I'm just going to show you guys exactly what settings to put on what plugins, and it's really that easy. You'll have beautiful natural sounding vocals. Let's go ahead and get into it. So I have a lead, a left and a right. They're all pretty much the same thing though. So we're just going to do the lead, but I will play it for you exactly how it is going to sound once it's mixed. So this song is just something I started probably like a year and a half ago. I just made it. I didn't ever do anything with it, but I thought that it was good for this tutorial because I was trying to sing. It's an acoustic. It's just an acoustic guitar. So this is me trying my best to sing, even though I'm not like a singer. If you were broke too bad, you could have told me. I would have came and helped you out, I swear. You don't have to run or hide from anyone. Anytime you need me, I'll be there. You got me drinking again, it's messed up how your mood can mess with my mind. Then you leave me all alone with a bottle in my thoughts to try to get by. Cool. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to get that. Let's go ahead and get into it. I said I would be quick, and I will. Let's go ahead and mute the left and the right. You'll notice the left and the right are the exact same as the center. They just have a little more of this bus 2 set, which I'll show you guys. And they're obviously turned down to negative 13 dBs. And one is all the ways to the left and one is all the ways to the right. And guys, these are completely different takes. I did not just drag it down and chop them. I did it 2 more times and I just cut out the spaces in between. It's gonna sound so much better. Do not just copy takes down if you want to do dubs. It creates what's called a phasing issue. Don't really know what it means, but I know that it does not sound good. So if you want to do dubs like this, that's how we're gonna get these layers. But that aside, let's go ahead and take a look at this first one. So I will solo it so you can kind of hear what we're going for. If you were broke too bad, you could have told me. I would have came and helped you out, I swear. Cool. And like I said, guys, I'm not an amazing singer. I started rapping, emo rap, whatever. I get good enough to where I can produce it to sound good enough for songs, but I'm not a world-class singer. I won't claim to be, which is perfect because maybe you're not a world-class singer either. And now I can still show you how to make yourself sound like you could sing a bit more. So you heard it. Let's go ahead and listen to it dry. Nothing on it. Don't judge me. Let's go. Okay. If you were broke too bad, you could have told me. I would have came and helped you out, I swear. If you were broke too bad, I swear. Okay, cool. First thing we're going to do is add auto-tune. I said it was going to be all Waves plugins, so it is. So actually it's Waves tune. The only thing I did is I put it in the key down here. This song is in major D. Yours is either going to be major or natural minor. If it's minor, just put it in natural minor. Don't worry about all these other settings. They don't sound good unless I've never got them to sound good, so don't mess with them. You don't need them. When I play, we're looking down here at this keyboard. You'll see where the notes pop up. If you were broke too bad, you could have told me. So you'll see they're all down here. That's why I have selected bass, because I just saw most of my notes down there. It's that simple. Look where they are. Click one that gets all the notes in the range. Cool. And then note transition. If I drag this all the way down, it's going to sound much more auto-tuned. If you were broke too bad, you could have told me. So when we're going for, obviously it's like an acoustic beat. I didn't want it to sound super auto-tuned. So we dragged that up to 30. 30 is pretty much the minimum you can have it to still sound natural. If the better you are at singing, the higher you could drag this up, and you can even pull the speed up to 3 or 5 if you're really good at singing, and then just back this up. The less auto-tune you need obviously will help it more sound more natural, but everybody uses auto-tune, so of course I'm going to use it. So all I did, put it in the key, hit bass, note transition 30, speed 0.1. Next thing, the de-esser. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, and I'll play it with and without. You might not hear a huge difference, but you will hear something.
If you were broke too bad, you could have told me. I would have came and helped you out, I swear. You don't have to run or hide from anyone.
So really what it's doing is exactly male S. It's a de-esser. It takes away the S's, T's. Yeah, sounds like that. So it kind of smooths out the vocal too. You'll see the more you pull it down, it kind of makes it less harsh. Anyways, I have that at -20. And darn it, I said I wasn't going to explain everything. I was just going to show you the settings, and I keep doing it. Moving on. These are my settings for the EQ. This is the R EQ. And guys, that was the Waves de-esser, in case you didn't catch that. This is REQ6. That is the plugin. These are my settings. You can literally punch these in. You can double click and type whatever in. It's going to give you this shape. All that did was take out the lows, some mids, makes it sound nice and crispy. Let's hear it without and then with.
If you were broke too bad, you could have told me. I would have came and helped you out, I swear. You don't have to run.
So it sounds almost, it's just cutting out those low ends, getting rid of that boxy noise. Beautiful. Now we're moving on to our first compressor. Let's hear the difference this is going to make.
If you were broke too bad, you could have told me. I would have came and helped you out, I swear. You don't have to run or hide from anyone anytime.
Cool. So really that's a real quick explanation. Pull down the highs, then you give it some volume. Pretty much you're making the loud parts of the song and the quiet parts of the song closer together. So that way you don't have super loud and super quiet parts. It's much more all the same volume. And also we use the gain knob to bring it up a bit. So 30, 3.4, 10.5, attack around 4, release around 760. Cool. Those are the settings for the R compressor. Now we have a second compressor. My favorite plugin of all time, the CLA2A. Okay, these are the settings. 50.5 gain and 85 reduction. Analog off. Don't mess with this little high frequency flat. Don't mess with this. Okay, perfect. Let's hear it again.
If you were broke too bad, you could have told me. I would have came and helped you out, I swear.
Cool. I think somebody just ordered the free. Can you guys see that? The free template on Shopify. I'm sure they're going to have a sick-ass session tonight using it. Anyways, so that's the compressor, guys. And like I said, just doing more compressing, making everything the same level.
If you were broke too bad,
we also made it a little bit louder.
You could have told me. I would have came and helped.
All right, next one we have is the Manny M Tone Shaper. Yes, perfect. Okay, let's hear what this is doing.
If you were broke too bad,
Off.
you could have told me. I would have came and helped you out, I swear. You don't have to run or hide.
So I can't say it better than the name does itself. We're just shaping the tone and adding a little bit of width. So these are the settings. Boom, 0 direct, low 25, low mid is, what is that? You see the 1.8 or 18? I can't tell. High mid 0, high 20, so that must have been 2. Width 100, all 1 at the bottom. Okay, output and input both at 0. That is it. We have shaped the tone. Perfect. Now we're moving on to the buses, guys. If you don't already have a slot for the bus, you're just gonna come down, hit a blank spot, boom, bus, and then just click 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. All right. So for the first one, let's go ahead and turn that on. That is going to bring us over here. We're going to have a little RQ. And I believe I just dragged the EQ over. So we actually have an EQ on our reverb, which is going to be on this end. So those are the settings. Look down here. Perfect. All right. And our verb is what we're using. This is it. I believe it's just, oh, shoot. Compare. Okay, room. These are my settings. I believe it's just, if you go down, hall, room. Yeah. Yeah, either way. These are the settings. I believe you just click room, and then I don't know if I changed any of these. But also you can always just switch through and get some cool different sounds. Anyways, that send is on -21. So let's hear what difference that's making. And I'll make it drastic too so you can really see what it's doing, even though we won't actually have it like that.
If you were broke too bad, you could have told me.
All right, and then with?
I would've came and helped you out.
So you hear a little bit of, it sounds like you're in a bigger room. Okay, cool. And if we drag it up, you'll really...
I swear, you don't have to run.
Okay, cool. Obviously, we don't want that. So that was on like -20. Okay, that's our short reverb. Let's go to our long reverb. Also our verb. This is on bus 2. Okay, plate 1. So I think vocal plate 1. Look down here. You can pause it so you can see all these settings. Cool, 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 cool. All right, and let's hear what that one's doing.
If you were broke too bad,
With just the 1 and with the second.
you could have told me.
So that's our long reverb. Always sounds great. Okay, our third bus is just a little bit of, where do I have it? All right, just a little bit of parallel compression. So all we did, pull up the REQ6, same EQ we've been using. I only have 1, okay? All I did was take out the low ends. Just hit 1, boom, active, -2.3, 317.71. And this is the shape down here. Oh, shoot. Compare. No, what have I done? Okay. That's the shape. Cool. We just took out some low ends, and then we have CLA 76. All right, these are the settings. Input, like 5 or 6. Output, -22. 3 attack, 4.3 release. That's what I have it at. Ratio, all. We have it on Blackie, and we have analog off. I'll show you guys what that's doing. It's just pretty much making it super crispy. And I have just a little bit of that at -56, and I believe it starts like 80 or so. Oh, no, at 100. Okay. So, but it's really not that much. So you will hear now.
You were broke too bad, you could have told me. I would have came.
Yeah, honestly, you probably can't even hear it, but I have it on there, so whatever. But if you drag it up, you'll hear it get crispier and crispier.
Came and helped you out, I swear. You don't have to run or hide from anyone anytime you need me.
Cool, so obviously we don't want that crispy. I just had a little bit on it. And then guys, again, all you would do is copy this layer. You could do Alt and then drag it down. It'll create a copy. Boom, just like that. Delete it and then just re-record new takes as your doubles. Bring the volume down, pan them, and you are done. And then yeah, over here in the mastering chain, you do a L3, pretty much just get your volume up. This is my L2. Cool. And then I have this Vitamin Amazing Mastering 3 setting set. It's just a preset, drop down, factory presets, boom. All right, cool. So let's hear it with and without the mastering. I showed this all to you all with the mastering, but all that's really doing is bringing the volume up and then kind of mixes it with the beat. But let's just hear that. That you don't need the mastering chain. It'll still sound good.
If you were broke too bad, you could have told me. I would have
So, and then this is getting it. If it was like radio ready, kind of.
came and helped you out, I swear. You don't have to run or hide from anyone. Anytime you need me, I'll be there.
Cool. So a little mastering chain for you. Obviously, it's not necessary. It's still going to sound good without it. It's just going to be a little bit louder, a little bit more radio ready if you also have those on there, especially with the beat. So let's go ahead and hear it again. Just the lead and the beat. No dubs.
If you were broke too bad, you could have told me. I would have came and helped you out, I swear. You don't have to run or hide from anyone. Anytime you need me, I'll be there.
Cool. So those dubs, just like making that vocal super wide. Sounds amazing. Guys, that is it. Natural sounding vocals. It's not that many plugins. It's pretty straightforward. Like I said, if you don't feel like building this, I do have it linked in my bio, along with a free template like the one that somebody got on my Shopify. So bless them. I don't remember. I feel like I was just looking at the screen the whole time. If I was, I apologize. But again, if you guys could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. I would really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, more coming soon. Peace.